First of all, I think after his O-level results, it wasn't good enough to go to any polytechnic or JC. Number one. But that's not the main reason. I don't think we so much made a decision to send him to Finland as much as Finland chose him. It's a series of events that led up to it.
So the big red dot is the whole reason I went to Finland in the first place. I gave a TEDx talk in it in 2015. That led me to speak at Slush, which is a Finnish tech convention, where I met Peter Vesterbacka. Instead of like a speaking fee, I would get an internship in his company. So I went up there in June of 2017, and while I was there, I toured some of the local schools. I interviewed the Teachers Union, Teachers Association, students, teachers.
And then from there, we met some people in the education ministry and all, and then they came to us and said, you know, last year we changed some rules. Now that we done it, he's allowed to attend the International Finnish School there. Would you like to do that?
The main thing that separates both systems is their attitude towards learning and teaching. So I would say Singapore is a bit more learning driven by grades, whereas Finland is a bit more grades driven by learning. So one good example is how I was taught Cuban Missile Crisis. So in Singapore, it was the classic, you know, PowerPoint, 40 students, right? They take notes and then 1 hour. And in Finland, we all had to take on a role of personality during the crisis. So we'd all just debate it out, right? So it gives us a deeper understanding of the whole situation. I think it suits me better. Not only is there less pressure on grades, but I love the way they teach.
We've never asked our kids what job would they like to do. Then their life is defined around an occupation and a role. We've asked them, what problems do you like to solve? We encourage them to do projects because we teach our kids academically, the theory, but there's no practical application to it.
He's brought me and my sister up on project work. I sort of know that this is what my future in like the working world will be, where it's less of a career or a job and it's a bit more of coming together to solve problems.
So these are the Thai fisherman pants I made when I was 10. My dad's wearing it now.
So this is something I kickstarted in 2016. It's a self-watering unit called the GIY stick, the Grow It Yourself stick. So this cloth, if you fill it up with water, mimics the inside of a plant. It creates capillary action. So if you stick it in your pot, it automatically waters your plant.
What we saw in Finland that we liked was they encouraged the kids to think independently and critically. That was all about, I'm interested in your thought process, how you arrived there. Whereas here we have a defined right or wrong answer. So he came back, I thought, remarkably more mature. And he started doing this before-after comparison. There's a self-reflection in there, which I thought was remarkable as well. So I'm more interested in the life skills, essential skills, EQ, the things that you do that machines can't do that are more important.